Chris Shandeck, C1 review covering Las Vegas and the world. If you have not already, please like this video and subscribe below by hitting that subscribe button to keep up with everything we have going on here at C1 review in Las Vegas and beyond. We greatly appreciate it. We're going to deviate a little bit tonight. Next Monday night is college football's national championship. This, of course, was the first year of the 12-team college football playoff. And we are down to the final two teams. They will face each other in Atlanta, Georgia, when the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame will take on the Ohio State Buckeyes for the national championship of college football. So I know a lot of you have probably are rooting for Notre Dame. This would be the first time they'd won a national championship since 1988. But the reality of what it comes down to is let's look at the trajectory of both of these schools to get here. First off, Notre Dame faced an Indiana team which overachieved, no denying that. There was a lot of discussion of whether they should have been in the college football playoff or not, but they were able to get past Indiana. Again, you could have debated whether they should have been in the college football playoff or not, but they were at 11-1. Then, after that, they took on a Georgia team, which was not a Georgia of past years. This is not the Georgia that won, a couple of national championships in recent years. This Georgia team could have lost to Florida had their starting quarterback not got hurt before halftime. They could have lost to Georgia Tech in the last game of the year. They were lucky to make the college football playoff. So Notre Dame got past Georgia. And of course, the most impressive win was the game-winning field goal in the Orange Bowl against Penn State a couple of days ago. So it's just kind of like, yep, that was an impressive win. But Ohio State has dominated Tennessee, Oregon, and Texas to get to this national championship game. And that is why they are more than a touchdown favorite to win the national championship this coming Monday night. Now, if Notre Dame gets a couple of turnovers, gets a couple of special teams breaks, Ohio State just makes a couple of mistakes on offense, the quarterback overthrows a wide receiver, yeah, Notre Dame could win the national championship. But to me, Notre Dame has got to get this game to be a shorter game. They've got to milk the clock. I'd shorten the game as much as I possibly could, and I'd play field position, and I'd try to get as many points on the board as possible, of course. But the reality is that, I would want a low-scoring game if I was Notre Dame because that Ohio State offense is explosive. There is no denying that Ohio State offense is explosive, and if you start getting into a scoring fest with them, you're going to be left behind. The question is, does Notre Dame have anything left after winning 3 games? The first 2, I wasn't surprised that they won. The game against Penn State was a little more surprising, of course, than the national public. What would it mean if Notre Dame won the college football national championship? Well, it would be a return to the glory days of old school college football, right? Some people consider Notre Dame to be the New York Yankees of college football with their national television deals with, the NBC networks and the such, not playing in a specific conference. But it'll be very interesting to see what happens a week from tonight. On Monday, I think Ohio State will absolutely win. I think the Notre Dame story is absolutely a great story, but I think this Cinderella Notre Dame team, I think midnight is coming, unfortunately for them. My opinion, Ohio State wins the national championship again, unless they make some major turnovers or have some big errors in the national championship game. They set Notre Dame up short for short scores and easy field position, then okay, maybe Notre Dame can win, but I think it's more likely than not that Ohio State will be this year's national championship and the first team to win the college football playoff. I'm Chris Shandeck for C1 Review. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button below to keep up with everything we have going on here at C1 Review in Las Vegas and beyond, and I will see you in the next one.